What is up, guys? It is Polybag Pat, and I'm back with another video. Luckily, it's only been a week or so since my last one, not a couple months like I've been doing lately. But anyways, in this past in this past week or so since I had my last video, BrickFair Virginia 2019 happened. I was there for all 5 days. Met a lot of wonderful people, too many to name. Obviously, many of the highlights would be Ryan from M&R Productions. Saw David from Sold Bricks again. It was good seeing him. He wants to hang out again soon after, because he only lives about 2 or 3 hours from me in Southern Virginia, so that's not too bad. I met Blaine from Blaine's World, Elijah, which I don't remember his accounts or anything, but anyways, there's too many to name. I met a lot of wonderful people. Oh yeah, Lego Spencer 11, Spencer Hubert, I met him. He's a cool guy. Yeah, there's just too many to name. I'll be here for minutes listening everybody off. But I had a wonderful time, bought a lot of stuff, which you will be seeing here shortly. And if you happen to follow me on Instagram, which I just made actually at BrickFairs, follow me at polybagpat_ at the end, because for some reason polybagpat was already taken, which is kind of weird. But anyways, let's slowly start getting into things. As you see in front, this was my brick badge this year. Obviously, it's normally worn as one whole thing, but it's a little easier to fit on camera to show y'all. But as you see, it's was it white this year, so that was nice. I kind of wish I didn't miss out on all previous years. It'd be cool to have, like, I'd have 5 more bricks in between if I didn't like go on a little hiatus like I did. But as you see, I did get one of Ryan's tiles, and then I do have this American flag 1x2 that I did get from Brick Tactical. So if you know him, well, I used to know him as X39 Customs, Peyton, good friend of mine. It was good seeing him again. He had one of those quick in and out trips again, so he didn't really have too much time to hang out Wednesday and Thursday, because he got there late Friday, and I didn't actually see him until Sunday, which was unfortunate. But he actually gave me this bottom brick to just kind of represent him. So that was cool seeing him. I actually bought some of his stuff, just kind of help him out, and hopefully use it here in the future, which the American flag is one of his as well, which I don't think I finished that sentence a little while ago. But a lot of people liked that I was repping these older brick arms and GI brick badges, which a lot of people know those are from like 2011, 2013. So not too many people kind of recognize me. I did meet a couple people like A&Z Productions. I remember him from 4 or 5 years ago when I was working at the Minifigs for You booth, and he was a 12 or 13-year-old kid just starting out. He brought a Kashyyyk mock the second year that I met him, and he was like maybe 5 feet tall, and I met him this go around, which was amazing. This was actually, I think, his first Brick Fair. I think he said since 2016. He's up in New York, and his parents even remember who I was. So that was really cool talking to him for a while. Just that alone, having the conversation with him and just seeing how much he's grown and just what he's into now. It's kind of weird. I don't really have any younger siblings like that, not too many younger cousins. So it's kind of like almost watching someone grow up, just seeing him like that after a couple of years. You could really tell with him, because he's almost my height now, which I'm about 6 foot tall. So it was really cool seeing him. His YouTube is A&Z Productions, which he actually has over 2,000 subscribers now. When I originally started talking to him back in, I guess 2012 was the first year I met him, he maybe had like 50, 80 subscribers when I first like subscribed and started, because I saw he had potential, and he's slowly starting to get into stop motion, and I think there's a lot of he's got a lot of potential with that. So I hope to see something from him the next year or two, because I told him to take his time, and as long as you produce something that's quality, rather than just something quick and it's like kind of choppy, you're better to produce something that's really good that people are going to enjoy, rather than just get something out that people are just like, anybody can do that. So anyways, guys, get on to what we got going on with everything that I purchased. This is actually going to take a good bit of time. I guess I'll kind of just start over with the sets I got, and then just work my way from right to left. So starting out, which I already showed, this Brick Tactical, I'll actually start out with that. I got a few different weapons. Got some 9.3Rs. Those are some, looks like kind of some, maybe some Glocks or something. Extended mags, and then an M249 saw, an overloaded M1A1 Garand, 2 World War II posters, which I had 3 in my hand, and then I accidentally put down the one I wanted the most, which is unfortunate. but I also got an Italian flag because I am Italian, partially. I'm not like straight Italian, but my ancestry is Italian. And then he also threw in some stickers as well. Here's just a quick overview of everything I did get. And like I said, oop, I forgot to move my drink. Gotta love some iced coffee. We'll start from right to left. So this is actually a magnet I got from the RebelLUG group. They had an extra prize, and Blaine, who's the head of that group and the area they were staging in, was like, hey man, you've been hanging out, you want something extra? Like, you kind of helped out, cleaned up, because they had Ryan filmed a building on a budget video, and they ended up throwing goldfish and stuff, so I was helping them clean up and whatnot. So he figured he'd just give me that, so that's pretty cool. I'll throw that on my lockers right here, actually metallic, so, or metal, so I'll throw that on there, so that's pretty nice. So I did get the Anakin's, I think it was it's Anakin's Starfighter and Droid Hyena Bomber. I think the actual thing's like Spaceship Battle or Battle in Space or something. Like, I think there's a different name to this set. Got that for about I think 18 or 20 bucks. Used, obviously. I got it in the bag. Everything's there, luckily. This sticker placement's a little shoddy, unfortunately, but if anything, I'll just buy a new set. Got a droid carrier for 18 bucks. Got this ATST for 12. Got this sealed battle pack. Don't actually have any of these. I got that for 10. BrickFair mug. That's pretty nice. They didn't have any built sets or anything. We got a mug this time around. And the first day I got there, Wednesday night, I set my bag down really hard. I was not aware that there was a mug in there. Luckily, it didn't break. But I kind of just was worried because I heard a dink, and it was just, oh, because I put it on the concrete rather than the little standing pads they have in some of the areas behind the tables, but luckily we were all good. So as you see, I finally stayed true to my name. I haven't bought hardly any poly bags since I started buying sets until BrickFair just now. So this is going to take a little bit. Bear with me, guys. But I do have a lot less to knock out now, luckily. So I've gotten seconds of things. I'll have to get seconds of some, which Ryan's giving me crap about buying two. He's like, you need to open and review them, which I will look into doing that and hopefully start doing that here sometime in the future. I need to see if there's even really much of a viewership for that. I know it's not really done much, but if it's not even going to be viewed much, I might just keep them sealed, which he is going to stay giving me crap for. But anyways, so starting out, we got two of these Darth Vader pods. I got these both for pretty cheap. Luckily, I got everything for a pretty good deal. One or two things I paid like base price for, maybe a couple of bucks extra, but I'm not too worried about that. Got a Batman tumbler. I already have one of these, so I have two of those. Got two more of these Slave Ones. Brickmaster. I already have two or three of those. And I almost bought 6 or 7 more. Someone had it on their table, like I think 5 or 6. No, they had 6 of them for $7 each. And I was gonna try to buy all 6 for $6 each. And by the time I got there, because Ryan sent me a picture, they were all gone, unfortunately. So I didn't end up with like 6 or 8 of them. I only ended up with those two. So moving on over, which I have this lovely big pile. We got 3. Let's try to move some of this Brick Tactical out of the way. We got 3 of these Kessel Mine Workers, which I only bought 3 because they had them. He's like, oh, if you buy a third, I'll take $2 off each. So it's like I'm basically getting a third one for free. So it's like, okay, why not? Why not? I got 2 of these DJs minifigs, 2 R3 and 2s. I got a First Order Heavy Assault Walker, 2 Kylo Ren shuttles. I guess this is the second version. I'm not sure which, because they do have 2 different versions, and I'm not sure which was first. I think that might be the second one. I got one of the buildable R2-D2s, a 20th anniversary Snowspeeder, 2 of the other Kylo Ren shuttle models, 2 AT-DPs, 2 TIE Advanced prototypes, one of the older TIE Interceptors. I paid, I think, about $12 for that one, and then I paid $12 for this ARC 170 as well. I paid, I think, yeah, those two for $24. Luckily, the guy had those. I almost didn't get him. The dude was standing in front of me, had both of them in his hand, and I guess he decided to put them down because he didn't like the price the guy was asking. I hit him with a couple bucks lower, and he hit me with that. Got this Imperial speeder bike for 10 bucks. That's like a little, like $1 or $2 extra than it's actually worth. These random kids came up to Ryan, and Ryan was like, hey, he'll buy it. And so I threw him $10 for it. Why not? I don't have that. I didn't have one of those sealed, so why not? I got another Republic frigate. I think I already have 2 of those. And then I got a Poe X-Wing and a First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. So I will need a couple of those. I just mentioned I will need to get seconds of, like this First Order TIE Fighter I am trying to get 2 of. First Order Stormtrooper, got one of those. Got a second C-3PO with a red arm. Got another Martian Manhunter. That was like really cheap. It was like 8 to 10 bucks. I got 3 of those now. Finally got a Darth Revan. Paid 35, but the bag is a little messed up. And for some reason I decided to buy Han Solo Hoth and a Blue Clone Trooper. I have 4 of those now each. So that's kind of funny. I really didn't need those, but I said, why not? I was kind of on a spending spree. So the best for last, I got all these poly bags. There's my little stand. I'll move that out the way. Nice pile of poly bags, some older sets that I've always wanted. I actually traded the first one I had to M&R Productions. And so he found that and he's like, hey, I know you wanted another one since you traded me yours. And I bought that, so that worked out. I ended up buying another sealed AT-ST. The box is a little damaged. I only got this for 35 bucks. That's the only reason I did. I'm going to keep the other one I have sealed because the box is nice. And then I'll open this one. I'll actually probably build this here shortly. Then I got another AT-ST, but this time I have the box is empty because I dumped all the bags out behind me because I'm going to start building that after I build the smaller AT-ST. But I got the UCS version from 2000, I believe in 2004, 2005 era, and 2005 because of that Darth Vader. So I actually got this from someone that I graduated high school with, funny enough. He gave me a good deal. I actually bought 2 sets. I also got this MTT. So for these 2, I paid $260. I paid $130 each. He knocked about $20 off each set for me. So that's really awesome. I can't wait to get to building those. Although I kind of have to figure out what I'm doing with all the room. I knew I had to go buy another stackable because I bought so many poly bags. I also have to make a new list because my old one went missing. So oh, this is gonna be fun. So I apologize for the long video. Obviously it's a pretty decent sized haul. I think I spent over $650 while I was there. But I appreciate the few of you all are watching. I'm gonna try to kind of update my channel more, like update pictures because I have like old Vignet photos and stuff like that. I'm gonna just try to get on a better posting schedule. I don't have work for a week and a half because I had a little fracas per se at work. So they gave me some time off, unfortunately. So I'll have a little bit more time to get things in order and kind of get things set up and maybe make a couple more videos. So I guess things kind of worked out because I needed this time actually after BrickFair to do all this. And hey, stuff happens and I'm going to keep moving on with it. But appreciate y'all watching. And I'll see y'all next video. Hopefully maybe get either a promo minifigure video going. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe even start reviewing some of these sets I have a couple of. We'll see. We got a lot of time to figure it out. Appreciate y'all watching. A few of you that still do. And I'll see y'all next time.